It's absurd to think that desire for attention doesn't drive both women and men. Why are women scrutinized for it more than? It's rare to meet somebody who's secure with herself, confident in who they are, and doesn't have anything to apologize for. What's so dumb is that women are 50% of the population, and they want to spend money to see movies where they're portrayed as three-dimensional characters. I'm really sick of the 1% that is taking all the money from this country, draining the middle class, making it non-existent. The truth is that both groups want to be noticed, yet we view a man's desire for attention as a natural instinct. With a woman, we label her a narcissist. If you're a sexy actress, it's hard to get serious roles. You get offered the same thing they've seen you in. People are like sheep, and they're like, oh, that's what she does well. I drive a Nissan Versa and would never spend real money on a car because I destroy things. I wouldn't say I am the type of girl who craves Doritos, but I definitely love a good cupcake sometimes, or a croissant in the morning. I was real into theater, and then I tried soccer, acting, and ballet. Both my parents didn't want a child star model, so I didn't get into modeling until I was 14. The attention from the fashion world is something that I didn't expect. I've shot with Bruce Weber and met Karl Lagerfeld. Having that kind of attention is really exciting. I think everyone has their awkward phases. Growing up isn't easy for everyone. I definitely had my awkward moments. I think I had really good parents. I got really lucky. They said, "You're a woman. Enjoy yourself and believe that you can do things." I'm a complete foodie, but I'm a terrible cook. If a guy can get me in the kitchen and we actually have fun cooking, that's amazing. I have great childhood memories, cow tipping, going off and getting lost in the bog for hours, and coming home covered in dirt. I grew up eating street tacos and burritos on the beach. So I like people who can eat and aren't afraid to show it. Your body is your body. It's natural. Learn to love yourself for it. Wanting attention is genderless. It's human. People have told me to change it over the years, but my dad is always saying, never change your name. My middle name is O'Hara, so it's a pretty epic name. emilyratajkowski. One thing that I can say is that I think it's important that there's some sort of celebration of beautiful women that isn't just exploitive. I'd rather just be who I am and get the kind of movies that I want or the kind of modeling jobs I want based on who I am. Really, don't buy anything online that you'd laugh at buying in real life. Your bikini should complement your dress, and they should work together to frame your body. It's just like layering a t-shirt under a blazer. Just keep your proportions in mind. Every woman, whether or not they're comfortable with the term feminist, probably wants to be equal to men, and that is fundamentally what feminism is about. I do my own makeup for events and red carpet stuff. I like to keep it really balanced to give my body energy and also be healthy. I want to establish myself as someone who can act and doesn't have to rely on my figure or modeling background. The world should not be exclusive of the ideal body. It has to include all ideals, all bodies. Desire is normal. Attention is normal, and that's okay. A woman can be seeking attention and also make a statement. They don't need to be mutually exclusive. A selfie is a sort of interesting way to reclaim the gaze, right? You're looking at yourself and taking a photo while looking at everyone, but also, who cares? Generally, I just think there is a real lacking in men knowing how to hit on women. I like to be asked about the projects I'm working on. I like to be asked about the books I'm reading, the things I'm interested in, what's exciting me right now, or even politics. Sometimes that's fun. I feel like it's always about how this girl stays thin, or what one girl is doing to another, and it shouldn't be that way. I cook a lot, so that really helps. You know how much salt and sugar and all of that kind of stuff you are putting in your body. If you don't feel good in the bathing suit, you're not going to look good. I'm completely bathing suit obsessed, and I love lurking on Instagram, looking for the best bikinis. I always say, do you have a body? Then you're swimsuit ready. That's all you need to worry about. The thing to know is, love yourself and find the bathing suits that make you feel comfortable and just rock it. I'm not always going to like the paparazzi photos, but I'm still going to go to lunch with my boyfriend. My mom bought discounted tickets for shows like Cats and Les Miserables. I became completely enamored. It sounds really cliched, but just be true to who you are. For me, I want a president who is more than a symbol, someone who has ideas that I align with. We're able to choose our candidate not based on gender or sex or anything else other than their ideas. My friends are not in the industry. They're young artists or knitwear designers or whatever. There are some people who fit into categories very well, but then there are a lot who don't. Emily O'Hara Ratajkowski, born June 7, 1991 in Westminster, London, the only child of American school teachers Kathleen and Bowgley and John David G.D. Ratajkowski. She was raised in Encinitas near San Diego, California. She attended UCLA for a year before dropping out to model full-time. Her father was raised Roman Catholic, whereas her mother is Jewish. Ratajkowski has stated that she ethnically identifies herself as Polish Israeli, as her ancestors made Aliyah to Israel from Eastern Europe. She also has Irish ancestry. Ratajkowski is an American model and former actress. Born in London to American parents and raised in Encinitas, California, she signed to Ford Models at a young age. Her modeling debut was on the cover of the March 2012 issue of the erotic magazine Treats, which led to her appearance in several music videos, including Robin Thicke's Blurred Lines, which catapulted her to global fame. Ratajkowski's feature film debut was a supporting role as the mistress of Ben Affleck's character in the film Gone Girl 2014. She appeared in the 2014 and 2015 Sports Illustrated swimsuit issues and made her professional catwalk modeling debut for Marc Jacobs at New York Fashion Week in 2015. She has also walked on the runways of Paris Fashion Week and Milan Fashion Week. For her international Vogue covers and high fashion campaigns, Models.com ranks her as one of the new generation of supermodels. Ratajkowski is an advocate for women's health issues. As a spokesperson for Planned Parenthood, as a self-identified feminist, Ratajkowski has received both support and criticism for her views on sexual expression. Her essay collection, My Body, was published by Metropolitan Books in November 2021 and was on the New York Times bestseller list.